Thank you, Carly. As we approach the end of the year, it may be hard for some of us to, get back into the gym, get back on the plan. So how do you find that balance, striking a healthy balance, between, working and holiday treats and all that kind of stuff? So we had to call our buddy, Candice McField. She's got some ideas on how we can work through this process that seems to happen every single year at this time.
Every single year,
Yeah.
right? These pads add up to permanent weight, and then year over year, it's just like, man, how did I get here?
Yeah.
So some solutions today just to help us maintain during the holiday season.
So where should we begin?
Right, number one, I want you to shift that focus from weight loss to weight maintenance, right? So I think you'll stress yourself out if you just focus on weight loss. Post the holidays, get back to weight loss if that's your long-term goal.
Okay, that's a great way to think about that. It's like taking a small bite of the elephant as
Right.
trying to take a big bite,
And
right?
why stress yourself out if you don't have to?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
All right, and then let's see here. What else do we got? Do we want to start with some exercises then?
Yeah, we can go to some exercises. So we have 4 that we're going to demonstrate today. So we have the side bend. We have Janice demonstrating. So the side bend, so you notice her hand is behind her ear. She's going to just bend to the side. It's a nice, slow, controlled movement where she just reaches down to that opposite side. Her fingertips go as far down as they can go, working those side abdominals. And then the next one is a cardio circuit where it's just low to high kick. So she takes that leg, so low and then back and then high. So it's about the rhythm here. So step back low, step back high. So it's all about that rhythm. And then the third exercise we have is that kneeling close push-up. So Janice will go to the mat. And so if we demonstrate here, right, we come up, her elbows are nice and pinned in. So this puts that pressure on that tricep. And so she comes in, comes down and comes up and works that tricep. If you cannot do this movement on the mat or on your knees, use the wall. Start off doing it on the wall. So that's good. And then our last exercise today is a side leg lift. I love this exercise because it works the legs, but it also works the abs at the same time. So notice that she's just bringing her legs slightly up.
Is that hard, Janice? It's not too much? It's okay? You're doing great,
Janice. She's doing great. So she's bringing those legs up, also working those side obliques as well. So
Good
those
job.
are the 4. I would say, Nick, you can go ahead and stand up, Janice.
Okay.
Yep, thank you so much. I would say, Nick, if you could do this circuit, I call it like a Christmas Day circuit, 4x4x4. So we have 4 exercises. 1 minute each is 4 minutes, and then take a minute rest in between. So it'll be a 20-minute circuit that you could do on the holiday season.
One thing about the exercises you just demonstrated for us, or Janice did, and you, thank you, Janice, by the way, is that it looks like it also involves a bit of stretching. And I think people who are just kind of getting back into it, stretching is a big part of staying flexible and your health, right?
It is, and I've said it before on here, but I think it's the most neglected component of exercise. So you do want to stretch every day, total body, making sure you're doing things top to bottom, head to toe, as far as different movements for stretching. But also, if we have a second, a couple more things for the holiday season, right? Yeah. Here's a really good trick. 30 minutes before you go to all these different social events, eat clean, eat a clean, healthy meal, because you're going to reduce your hunger instead of going to the event and then you're just having so much quote unquote unhealthy food. So that's a good way, a good trick. And then lastly, I just can't emphasize enough how much exercise or movement to get in right now, because we're consuming so many calories. But I want you to be creative. So park at the end of that parking lot when you're doing your holiday shopping. I know it's freezing cold right now, and so what you could also do is just go inside that mall, take a couple extra laps around that you normally wouldn't do. So just be creative with your movement right now, but get your steps in.
Great ideas. Great to see you. Where can people find you, Candice?
Yeah, CandiceMcField.com.
All right,
yeah.
Janice, well done.
Well done.
Bravo, good job, Janice. All right, coming up next.